Dear children, today we are going to learn about the first topic, our food. Before going to learn about the topic, our food, now let me ask some question. What is your favorite food? You may say like idli, dosha, vada, puliyara, etc. Whatever it is. The same if I ask you another question, what are the materials required to prepare your favorite food? It is very difficult to say the answer. And not only that, why do you eat food? As we all know that we eat food to get energy and for growth. Now today in this lesson we are going to discuss about the ingredients, means that is materials what are required to prepare the food. Ingredients, and next is processing, sources of food, and at last preservative. Now let us discuss one by one in detail. The first one is ingredients. The first one is ingredients. Now what are these ingredients and where do you see these ingredients? Suppose you have taken any packed food. Just I want to show you one of the packed food here. This is one of the packed food here. Suppose if you have taken any of the packed food, just turn and see at the back side of the packed food. There you can see the ingredients written at the back side of the packed food. Ingredients. Ingredients means those are the materials required to prepare the packed food. This we call it as ingredients. In the same way, if you purchase any other packed food, just observe whether it is a chocolate, biscuit, chips, whatever it is. If you purchase any of the packed food, see at the back side of the packed food, you can see the word ingredients. Some of the ingredients are written at the back side of the packed food. Observe it. Now let us know about the ingredients. Here, before going to say the definition of ingredients, I want to say a small story about a boy named called Srinivas. Here, a boy Srinivas, he wants to eat something special. So he goes to his mother and asks that he wants to eat something special. So his mother says that he goes and asks his mother that he wants to eat something special. And his mother says yes, okay, she will prepare for him biryani. But this Srinivas, he wants to help even his mother also. So he goes and asks his mother that he wants to help to him. His mother says that take a book and a pen, write down the materials required to prepare a biryani. So here Srinivas takes a notebook and a pen. He starts writing the materials required to prepare a biryani. He starts writing the materials like biryani. Okay. First he starts writing rice, jeera, tomato, potato, salt, pepper, etc. He starts writing the materials and he goes to his mother and gives the list to his mother. His mother sees the materials and she will have the materials which he has not written, and she prepares a biryani and she gives to him, Srinivasa. And here Srinivasa is having a surprise that Srinivasa was surprised about one thing. What it is means, he was surprised that to prepare cooked rice, cooked rice only rice and water is required. Rice and water is required. But to prepare biryani, many materials are required. Then he was surprised. Now, let me say the definition of ingredients. Now, what are ingredients? Ingredients are the materials required to prepare a food. The materials required to prepare a food are called ingredients. The materials required to prepare a food. The materials required to prepare a food are called ingredients. Okay, now this is the definition of ingredients. What are ingredients? Once again, I will repeat it. The materials required. The materials means whatever you are using, they are called as materials. Substances are materials. The materials required to prepare a food are called ingredients. Now, let us learn about one thing. Ingredients of some food items here means who gives us food. Another topic, let us learn it now. Who gives us food? As we all know that food is given by either plants or animals. Here, who gives us food? Who gives us food? The food is given by plants or animals or others. Now, the first one I want to write is ingredients. And next is whether it is given by plant, animal or others. Plant or animal or other. And next is name of the plant or animal. Name of the plant or animal. The first one is cooking oil. Here cooking oil is given by plant. And the name of the plant is groundnut. I am going to write here groundnut. You can write some other name also like coconut, etc. And next is honey. Honey is given by animal. Next ingredient is honey. Honey is given by animal and the name of the animal is honeybee. Next is chips. Here chips is given by plant. And the name of the plant is potato plant. Next is turmeric powder. And the name of the, it is given by plant. It is given by plant. And the name of the plant is turmeric plant. Okay, next is salt. Salt is, it is neither given by plant, neither given by others. Just I am going to say later about the salt. It is given by other. Just write down as other. It is given by other. And in place of name of the plant or animal, there you have to write it as it is obtained through sea water. Sea water. Next is dough. Dough is obtained by plant. And the name of the plant is wheat. Next is meat. It is given by animal. And the name of the animal is goat hen. Goat hen. Till now we discussed about who gives us food. Your food is given by plant, animal or others. Here others means it is obtained naturally. Naturally means through your salt. Salt we have considered it as others. Means it is obtained by nature through sea water. We get salt through, it is obtained through sea water. Now let us discuss about some kinds of to prepare some special dishes. Your mothers use some special flavors for that. You will add some special flavors. What are those flavors called as? Those flavors are called as condiments. Those flavors are called as condiments or Sugandha Dravyalu. Now let us learn what are these condiments or Sugandha Dravyalu. Condiments. Condiments are also called as Sugandha Dravyalu. Condiments like we call it as ilaichi, dalchini, cinnamon, lavang, ingua, biryani leaves, etc. They give some special flavor to the food. Like we are preparing special dishes, we add some special flavors. Those we call it as condiments. And not only that, to prepare some sweets also, we use some special flavor. We add some special flavors like dry fruits. Dry fruits like raisins to prepare sweets. To prepare some sweet. What we use some special flavors like dry fruits. Dry fruits like raisins, kishmish, dry fruits like raisins, and then almond, etc. We use some special kind of ingredients. So those are called as condiments. The condiments means it gives special flavor or taste, give some taste to the food. So now let us actually these condiments they are obtained very rarely. They grow very rarely. Actually, they grow very rarely. So they are very costly. They are very costly. Now let us learn. Now let us learn about the parts of the plant that we eat. For this, I am going to write a table here. Parts of the plant for eat. Name of the plant. The first one is name of the plant. Name of plant. And next, I am going to write parts of the plant. Parts that we eat. Parts that we eat. The first one I am going to write here is fenugreek. It is also called as mentillo. Fenugreek. In this we are going to eat seeds as well as leaves. Leaves. Part of the plant we are going to eat is leaves and seeds. And next is mustard. Mustard we are going to eat seed. Part of the plant we eat is seeds. And next is sugar cane. In this sugar cane we are going to eat stem part. And next is carrot. Carrot we are going to eat root part. Next is onion. Onion we are going to eat stem part. Next is cabbage. Cabbage we are going to eat leaf part. Leaves. Part of the plant we are going to eat, it is leaves. Just now we learnt about some of the parts of the plant we eat, like some plants we eat only stem part, some plants we eat only root part, and some plants we eat leaves part. In the same way now, is there anything that we eat even flowers also? Some of the plant, yes, even we eat flowers. Like example, cauliflower. Cauliflower what we are eating, it is a flower part. In the same way, in our daily life, what are the food we are eating? Like whether it is we get food from plant, as we all know that we get food from plants and animals. So in the plants we are eating some different parts like root, stem, leaves, flowers, etc. To prepare a food we need some ingredients. Now let us discuss how people develop food habitat. How people develop food habitat. How people develop food habitat. Food habitat. Actually, your food habitat depend on the places where we live. Like in North India, like places in North India, actually there wheat is called as the staple food in North India because they grow wheat more. So here wheat is the staple food of North India. Wheat is a staple food in North India. Whereas comparing to South India, here rice is the staple food of South India. Rice is the staple food in South India. Staple food of South India. Why it is called as a staple food of South India? Because they grow more paddy. So, rice is called as the staple food of South India. Now, let us learn about the different methods of preparation of food. To prepare different food, to prepare a food, some methods are used. Now, let us see what are the different methods. Here, different methods of preparation. Different methods of preparation. The different methods are boiling. One is boiling, another one is steaming. Fermentation. Frying. Roasting. And at last is deep frying. These are some of the methods of preparation of food. The first one is boiling. A boiling means like a rice. Example is rice. Rice we boil, and potato. Potato also is boiled. Next is steaming. Steaming means idli. Fermentation. Fermentation means it is the flour we batter it. Like we prepare some of the idli and idli batter and all dosha batter. Those we keep it for fermentation. Like idli batter. Next is roasting. Yeah, roasting means like a dosha and all. Dosha. Deep frying. Yeah, deep frying means like puri and all we fry it deeply. So they are called as deep frying. Examples are puri. Puri